Yo, the Bentley come in? Hell yeah, order a Lambo too. We can afford it. I just bought a bunch of Bitcoin. Hello everyone, Tom here, aka Nostradamus, and I am not joking. I am buying Bitcoin. I am aggressively buying Bitcoin. I'm getting that crypto bug. This is going to be a new series that I'm going to start doing. I'll probably be doing at least one video a week on Bitcoin. I'm very excited about it. I do think it's that type of next gen investment that you hey, look, I'm not a financial advisor. It's entertainment purposes only. This is what I'm doing. I want to get into what I'm doing. I'm not going to do a deep dive on Bitcoin today, but we are going to get into it. Some of the reasons why I think it's set to explode. This is the type of stuff that interests you. I also do a bunch of options, a bunch of stocks, talk about stocks I'm buying, talk about stocks I'm selling. This kind of stuff interests you. Definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, help me grow the channel, and let's get into it. Yeah, so this is not going to be a deep dive in Bitcoin today. I want to save this for an ongoing future videos. I do see this as a growing hot topic. It's getting much easier to buy Bitcoin. I want to discuss where Bitcoin is now, where I think it's headed, where some analysts think it's headed, and how that's coming. I want to discuss what I'm currently doing in Bitcoin, how much I have in Bitcoin, what I'm looking to do in Bitcoin in the future. Definitely stick around to the end of the video. I got some exciting news. If Bitcoin is something you want to get interested and start investing in, there's going to be a new way opening up that I think is going to be an amazing opportunity. You definitely want to check that out. We'll discuss some proxy plays, some way to do some traditional securities if you want to invest in Bitcoin. And last but not least, we'll discuss some huge risk factors centered around buying Bitcoin. So here we are looking at the Bitcoin market cap. It's only 200 billion, man. That is crazy low. I do see this, and many experts see this going to 2 trillion, 5 trillion, 8 trillion, 10 trillion. 10 trillion, that's a 50x. How much, Tom, how much Bitcoin do you have? We're going to get into that. And can you imagine that times 50? I think 50x is reasonable, even by like 2030, which is crazy. Again, let me know what you're doing in Bitcoin. Are you in Bitcoin? Are you in Ripple? Are you in Ethereum? Are you in Litecoin? You one of those crazies that just have a Coinbase and you just buy? I'm kidding. You know, I'm getting there. You know, I love this stuff. I think there's such a huge opportunity. We will get into why I think it's such a huge opportunity. And I have some exciting news on some ways for you to invest in Bitcoin, some proxy plays, and even just investing in Bitcoin itself. Let's go take a quick look at the chart. You know, back in 2017 is when it hit its all-time highs around 19 grand. Super speculative back then. I was like, man, this stuff is way too speculative. I'm not going to get into it now. But now you see things like Bitcoin becoming a flight to safety. You see Bitcoin going up. There's reasons for that. PayPal's getting into it. Square's aggressively buying it. You got banks like JP Chase Morgan, where the CEO at one point said, I'd fire any one of my traders for doing Bitcoin. He now says he regrets that. And they're on the Bitcoin tip. Goldman Sachs, other banks are coming online. Ease of access, you can buy it with the Cash App and Square. Yes, so Square's been a big player. They're constantly buying Bitcoin by the millions. You got PayPal now coming online. They're allowing Bitcoin and crypto spinning. You got banks coming online. There is going to be a rush to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I'm super excited about it. I think there's going to be a massive gold rush type into the cryptocurrencies going forward. Where is Bitcoin headed and what are people saying? Look at this. Bitcoin Pioneer predicts 1 trillion market cap by 2022 or sooner. That's just around the corner. A 1 trillion market cap is a 5x. It's 200 billion right now. You 5x that. So I could 5x my money like by 2022. I think that's extremely conservative. This article says the same thing. Let's take a look at what other people say. Chamath Palihapitiya, a lot of you know him. Facebook exec, co-owner, or ex-Facebook exec. He's always constantly buying, you know, good things. He's heavy into Bitcoin. He predicts a 1 million price by 2037. So in 17 years, at $13,000, if you just own one Bitcoin at 13,000, it could be worth $1 million. If it even just hits half that, half the time, now I'm going to be crazy happy, right? We got plenty of other people chiming in. I will link this article below. There's a lot of people saying it. There's a lot. That's 8 trillion by 2030. I'd love that. The Winklevoss twins of Facebook fame, the social network. If you've never seen that movie, great movie. 5 trillion market cap by 2028 to 2038. Easily see this happening. That's why I am putting a portion of my portfolio into Bitcoin going forward. So I'm currently looking at my Robinhood app. This is how I've been buying Bitcoin. It's one of the easier ways to buy Bitcoin. I will discuss some huge risks on this in a bit, and I will also discuss what I am very excited about being a much better way to buy Bitcoin in the future. It's what I'm going to be looking to do. And when I discuss that, I'll start discussing how much more and aggressively I plan to buy Bitcoin. But currently, I've been buying Bitcoin in Robinhood. We could take a look. In the beginning, it was pretty small, like a couple bucks here, 50 here, 25 here, 250 there. And then recently, you could see I really started stepping it up, 100, another 100, 500, and then just 2 days ago, 1,000. Let's just buy some right now. 500, preview, swipe, sending order, boom. I just bought another 500. What is my total? Tom, you're out of control. This is crazy. So I currently have right around close to 3,000 now, so 2758. If it hits that 50x return by 2030, this $2,700, that's over $100,000. And as mentioned, I will be discussing how much more aggressively I plan to be getting into Bitcoin. So what are some of these huge risk factors when it comes to Bitcoin? You can see it right there in the app. Cryptocurrencies are not a security, and your cryptocurrency investments are not FDIC or SIPC insured like regular securities. Unlike your cash and your stocks and your bonds and your options, they're not secured. So if something were to happen, you could lose all that money. That is a huge risk. You also got regulation out there. Governments are constantly looking to regulate it. You got countries like Iran coming online, turning to Bitcoin. That's going to be, Bitcoin is being seen as used as a currency for underground terrorism, all that. That's going to be an ongoing concern. Regulation will play heavily into that. I'm not overly concerned. I think they'll figure all that out. So that is a huge reason why I'm buying myself. I'm investing heavily into Bitcoin. Not worried so much about some of the huge risk factors. But I am staying diverse, as I always preach. Watch your size. I'm going in a little bit heavier than I probably should. For all you out there, if you're looking to invest in Bitcoin, just like anything out there, if you invest in this, know that your investment can go to zero. That is a risk. So, as many of you know, Tastyworks is my preferred broker. Link down below. Check that out. I got exciting news. If you fund an account, it's just a referral. We don't get free stocks or nothing. If you're a new investor, you're a beginner, check out my M1 link down below. You will get like 10 bucks if you open an account. I do think M1 is the best broker out there if you're a beginner. You're going to be serious. I love Tastyworks. Tastyworks was created by Tom Sosnoff. You don't know who that is. He's the creator of Thinkorswim. I know of you out there, a lot of you are Thinkorswim guys. Tom Sosnoff sold that to TD Ameritrade for tens of millions, and then he has eventually now come out with Tastyworks, which I think is an incredible platform. Thinkorswim still has some benefits. You could buy some penny stocks on there. It has better charting. You use a lot of different like fundamentals and throw in things like Elliott Wave. I think Tastyworks might have that, but I don't really bother with that too much. I'm not much into charting. Anyway, Tastyworks, I love it. They are coming online with a Bitcoin exchange in November. When that happens, I'm going to aggressively be buying more Bitcoin. So Chamath Palihapitiya, hopefully I'm not butchering that, thanks 1 million by 2037. Dude, my goal is to own anywhere between 1 and 5 Bitcoins by then. I'm okay with having $5 million in just Bitcoin. What about you? Let me know, are you in Bitcoin? How much you have? Do you mine it? Man, that stuff interests me. I'm an engineer. But I know it's probably way too hard to make money at that. It's probably just a hobby, what have you. I've got my own hobbies right now. YouTube has taken way too much of my time. Anyway, yeah, tell me your cost basis. You buying other coins? Should I be looking at other things? Should I be looking at Ripple? Should I be looking at Litecoin? Should I be looking at Ethereum? I'm personally just kind of wanting to stick to Bitcoin right now. I don't want to get too crazy. Again, I am all about diversity. There's plenty of ways to diversify your account. You can do it with stocks. You can do it with all different kinds of stocks, all the different sectors. You can do it with options. You can do it with several different option strategies. You can do it with futures. You can do it with real estate, and you can do it with cryptocurrencies. There's so many ways out there to diversify. I think Bitcoin will see a huge explosion going forward. The ease of access, things like Tastyworks getting a coin exchange and coming online, PayPal, Square, it's going to be so much easier for people to get access to it. The millennials love it. They're using it. That's going to continue to grow. Hopefully some of these other boomers like me are going to start seeing the trend. And there's some out there that really know that this is the future. Yeah, so I'm very excited. Hopefully this Tasty coin does come online in November. You know, they're dealing with a lot more regulation than what they realized. If that does come online, I'm looking to invest anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 right off the bat. I'm restraining myself. I honestly just kind of want to go all in Bitcoin. I do see that much of a bright future for it, but that's not very good. You should never go all in on something like that. I got to practice what I preach. Again, same with you. You gotta assess your own risk tolerance. Go in. This is not financial advice, but I'm going to be aggressively buying and accumulating Bitcoin going forward. Hey, I got some more exciting news. You all know that I'm a huge Tesla bull, a huge NEO bull. I am looking to buy some more NEO. Check out this recent video I just did on NEO. I'm probably going to buy another 100 to 200 shares tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. Hopefully you made it to the end of the video. I love you all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and peace.